Consider a world where machines do not merely assist us, but think, learn, and innovate on their own. A world where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence and robots are not just tools, but collaborators in shaping our civilization. This is not science fiction from a distant galaxy, it is the trajectory of our near future. The exponential growth of AI and robotics is accelerating faster than any technology in history, forcing us to confront profound questions. What does it mean to be human when machines can perform our most complex tasks? How do we coexist with intelligences that may rival or surpass our own? And how will society, ethics, and our very understanding of life adapt to this transformation? From the earliest days of computing, artificial intelligence has captivated the human imagination. But in recent decades, it has shifted from fantasy into tangible reality. AI is no longer confined to simple calculators or rule-based programs. It has grown into a system capable of learning, reasoning, and adapting in ways once thought exclusive to humans. Today, AI can recognize images, interpret language, compose music, and even diagnose diseases. These advances are not incremental. They represent exponential growth in computational capability, algorithmic sophistication, and the integration of massive data sets. Each breakthrough builds upon the last, creating a trajectory that seems almost unstoppable. The evolution from narrow AI machines designed for specific tasks to generalized intelligence capable of learning across multiple domains is not just theoretical, it is unfolding in laboratories and industries around the world. The rise of AI forces us to reconsider what it means to be intelligent. For centuries, human intelligence was considered singular, a unique blend of reasoning, creativity, intuition, and emotional understanding. Machines were tools incapable of thought or insight. But as AI systems demonstrate their ability to solve complex problems, recognize patterns across massive data sets, and even anticipate outcomes, the line between human and machine cognition begins to blur. Consider medical diagnostics. AI can analyze thousands of radiological images in the time it takes a human doctor to review a handful. It can detect subtle patterns invisible to the human eye, suggesting diagnosis earlier and more accurately than ever before. Similarly, in financial markets, AI algorithms can detect emerging trends, anticipate risks, and optimize investments, operating at speeds and scales beyond human capability. Yet the potential of AI is not limited to efficiency or automation. It is also a catalyst for creativity and discovery. In laboratories, AI accelerates scientific research by proposing hypotheses, designing experiments, and analyzing results faster than human teams could. In art and music, AI can generate compositions that are novel and compelling, blending styles and concepts in ways that inspire human creators. This synthesis of machine computation and human creativity suggests a future where AI does not merely replace tasks, but expands the boundaries of what is possible. Humanity gains a partner in exploration, a collaborator capable of processing information at scales that were once incomprehensible, revealing insights hidden in complexity. The economic and societal impact of this transformation is profound. As AI moves beyond narrow applications, it reshapes industries and labor markets. Jobs that rely on pattern recognition, repetitive analysis, or even complex calculations may be automated, creating both opportunities and challenges. The challenge is not simply displacement, but adaptation. Societies must develop educational systems, social structures, and policies that prepare humans to work alongside intelligent machines. The opportunity lies in freeing humans from repetitive labor, allowing us to focus on creative, empathetic, and strategic endeavors, roles that remain uniquely human. This partnership between humans and AI may redefine the meaning of work, transforming how society organizes itself around productivity, creativity, and innovation. Parallel to the rise of AI, robotics has emerged as its physical counterpart, translating computational intelligence into action in the real world. Whereas AI processes information, robotics allows that intelligence to manipulate, interact, and explore. Robotic systems now perform delicate surgical procedures, construct buildings in inhospitable environments, and explore planets and oceans previously unreachable. Unlike machines of the past, Modern robots are not limited to pre-programmed behaviors. They can learn from experience, adapt to changing conditions, and optimize their actions in real time. This adaptability opens unprecedented possibilities, from automated disaster response to precision agriculture, from caregiving for an aging population to space exploration missions that extend humanity's reach beyond Earth. The integration of AI and robotics brings both power and responsibility. Autonomous systems are no longer passive tools. They can act independently, make decisions, and influence outcomes with significant consequences. Consider autonomous vehicles. They navigate complex environments, interpret traffic signals, and make split-second decisions that can affect human lives. Similarly, military drones and robotic systems are capable of executing missions with minimal human intervention. While these technologies offer immense benefits, they also introduce profound ethical and legal questions. How do we ensure accountability for actions taken by machines? Who bears responsibility when an AI makes a decision with unintended consequences? How do we safeguard against misuse or systemic bias embedded in algorithms? The rise of AI and robotics is also accelerating geopolitical competition. Nations are investing heavily in advanced AI research, seeking technological dominance that can translate into economic, military, and strategic advantages. Countries with the capacity to integrate AI into infrastructure, healthcare, defense, and industry will gain disproportionate influence in the global order. This creates an imperative not only to innovate, but to regulate, collaborate, and establish international norms governing the development and deployment of intelligent systems. Without careful oversight, the acceleration of AI could outpace societal adaptation, producing consequences that are both profound and unpredictable. Simultaneously, the convergence of AI and robotics is transforming human perception of possibility. Tasks once considered beyond machine capabilities, such as performing surgery with delicate precision, translating languages fluently, or navigating chaotic environments, are increasingly feasible. This transformation challenges long-held assumptions about human uniqueness, forcing us to reconsider the roles humans play in a technologically advanced society. The rise of AI and robotics is not merely a technical revolution, it is a philosophical one. It compels us to ask, if machines can think, learn, and act autonomously, what aspects of intelligence, creativity, and judgment remain inherently human? And how can we cultivate those uniquely human traits in a world dominated by intelligent machines? Moreover, AI systems are beginning to interact with one another in ways that humans cannot fully predict. Through reinforcement learning, neural networks, and iterative algorithms, machines can develop strategies, solutions, and even behaviors that surprise their creators. This emergent complexity underscores the need for careful monitoring, transparency, and the development of ethical frameworks capable of guiding systems whose behavior may exceed immediate human understanding. While such systems hold enormous potential for problem solving, from climate modeling to global logistics, they also require us to confront the limits of control and foresight. The challenge is not simply to build intelligent machines, but to integrate them responsibly into human society. Finally, the rise of AI and robotics offers a profound opportunity for humanity to redefine itself. Freed from labor-intensive tasks and augmented by superhuman computational power, humans may devote more energy to exploration, art, philosophy, and scientific discovery. The partnership between humans and intelligent machines could accelerate our understanding of the cosmos, extend life expectancy, and unlock new forms of knowledge previously inaccessible. Yet this potential will only be realized if we approach AI not as a threat, but as a collaborator, shaping its development to align with human values, ethics, and aspirations. By understanding and guiding AI, we confront the fundamental question: what kind of civilization do we wish to become, and how can intelligent machines help us achieve that vision? The most exciting aspect of artificial intelligence and robotics is not simply their ability to perform tasks independently, but the way they can amplify human capabilities, creating a partnership between biological and artificial intelligence that redefines what it means to achieve, to create, and to innovate. Human-AI collaboration is rapidly transforming every field, from medicine to engineering to scientific research. In hospitals, AI systems assist doctors by analyzing vast amounts of patient data, identifying patterns invisible to the human eye, and proposing diagnosis with remarkable accuracy. Yet the human element remains indispensable. While AI excels at pattern recognition and data analysis, it cannot replace empathy, intuition, or ethical judgment. The combination of human creativity and machine computation creates a hybrid intelligence that is far more powerful than either component alone. Consider scientific research as a striking example. Traditionally, scientific discovery has been a labor-intensive process. Experiments are designed, data is collected, patterns are analyzed, and conclusions are drawn. Now, AI accelerates every stage of this process. Machine learning algorithms can comb through millions of experimental results, identify correlations, and propose hypotheses that human scientists might overlook. Complex simulations that once took months can now be completed in hours. The human role shifts from performing repetitive analysis to interpreting results, asking new questions, and providing ethical guidance. In this way, AI becomes not a replacement for human intellect, but an extension, enabling us to explore problems of unprecedented complexity, such as understanding the human brain, modeling climate change, or engineering new materials. The collaboration between humans and AI also manifests in the creative arts. AI can generate music, paintings, or literature that is original and compelling, yet it lacks the lived experience and emotional nuance of humans. When humans work alongside AI, a new form of creativity emerges, one in which machines propose ideas, structures, or patterns, and humans refine, interpret, and imbue them with meaning. This synergy extends the boundaries of artistic expression, allowing creators to explore dimensions of style, composition, and concept that would be impossible unaided. In essence, AI functions as a collaborator, a partner, in thought and imagination, augmenting human ingenuity rather than supplanting it. However, the rise of AI and robotics is not without profound challenges. The rapid development of autonomous systems raises urgent ethical questions. Machines can make decisions with consequences for human lives, yet they operate according to algorithms that may encode biases, errors, or incomplete understanding. Autonomous vehicles must decide in split seconds how to act in life and death scenarios. Military drones and robotic weapons systems operate with varying degrees of human oversight. These realities force us to confront the central ethical question. How do we ensure that AI aligns with human values, that its actions promote safety, fairness, and justice rather than harm? Ethical design cannot be an afterthought. It must be embedded into the very architecture of intelligent systems. This concern extends beyond immediate safety to societal impact. Automation threatens to displace workers in industries ranging from transportation to finance to manufacturing. While AI will create new opportunities, societies must prepare for the social and economic consequences of widespread automation. Education systems must adapt, emphasizing skills that complement machine intelligence, creativity, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and ethical reasoning. Governments and institutions must consider policies that support displaced workers, promote equitable access to new technologies, and ensure that the benefits of AI are shared broadly. The rise of AI is not merely a technological challenge, it is a societal challenge, demanding foresight, planning, and deliberate action. Simultaneously, the development of AI brings profound geopolitical implications. Nations that lead in AI technology gain not only economic advantages, but strategic power. AI can optimize logistics, improve cybersecurity, advance military capabilities, and accelerate scientific innovation. Consequently, a technological arms race is underway, with countries vying for dominance in AI research and deployment. This competition underscores the importance of international cooperation, transparency, and regulation to prevent misuse, reduce risks, and promote global stability. The promise of AI is immense, but so too are the stakes. Without careful management, the consequences could be destabilizing, affecting economies, politics, and human well-being on a global scale. Another challenge arises from the nature of AI itself, its capacity for emergent behavior. Unlike traditional software, which follows strictly defined rules, modern AI systems can learn and adapt in ways that are difficult to predict. Neural networks and reinforcement learning algorithms may develop solutions or strategies that surprise even their creators. While this capacity is powerful for problem solving, it also raises questions of oversight, accountability, and control. Ensuring that AI behaves in alignment with human intentions requires continuous monitoring, robust testing, and the development of safety protocols capable of keeping pace with rapid innovation. The balance between autonomy and control is delicate, requiring deep understanding of both technology and human psychology. The potential of AI to transform human work and society is vast, but it is contingent upon collaboration between humans and machines. The history of technology demonstrates that tools are most powerful when humans remain active participants in their application. AI and robotics are extensions of human capability, and their true power emerges when they are guided by human insight, creativity, and ethical reasoning. This partnership allows us to tackle problems that were previously intractable, from curing complex diseases to mitigating climate change, from designing sustainable infrastructure to exploring the cosmos. The combination of human wisdom and machine intelligence may prove to be one of the most transformative forces in history. Moreover, the integration of AI into everyday life challenges our understanding of intelligence itself. If machines can learn, reason, and innovate, what distinguishes human intelligence? The answer may lie not in computation, but in qualities that remain uniquely human: curiosity, empathy, moral judgment, and the capacity for imagination. These traits are amplified rather than diminished when humans work in collaboration with AI. As machines take on tasks requiring speed, precision, and scale, humans can focus on the aspects of work and creativity that require judgment, insight, and meaning. In this way, the rise of AI reshapes not only what we can do, but who we can become. The human-AI partnership is already reshaping the frontiers of science, medicine, and industry. Yet its implications extend to philosophy, ethics, and the very concept of human potential. AI challenges us to consider what we value in intelligence, what roles are uniquely human, and how society can harness the power of machines for the common good. By fostering collaboration rather than competition with AI, humanity can amplify its creativity, extend its capabilities, and address problems of unprecedented scale and complexity. This emerging synergy between human insight and machine computation represents not a threat, but a profound opportunity to redefine what it means to innovate, to create, and to thrive in the 21st century. In parallel, robotics transforms the way intelligence is expressed in the physical world. While AI provides the computational brain, robotics gives it a body, translating abstract intelligence into concrete action. Autonomous robots now explore environments that are inhospitable, dangerous, or otherwise inaccessible to humans. They perform surgery with micrometer precision, construct infrastructure in extreme climates, and explore the depths of oceans and distant planets. Unlike previous generations of machines, these robots are not rigidly pre-programmed. They learn, adapt, and optimize their behavior in real time, making them capable collaborators rather than passive tools. The fusion of AI and robotics thus extends intelligence into action, creating agents that can perceive, decide, and operate in complex, dynamic environments. This convergence of human insight, AI, and robotics points toward a future in which our species transcends traditional limitations. The challenges of the 21st century, climate change, pandemics, resource scarcity, and space exploration, may be addressed with unprecedented speed and creativity when humans leverage intelligent machines as partners. Yet this promise carries immense responsibility. We must guide the development of AI and robotics with ethics, foresight, and social awareness. Machines can amplify human potential, but they can also magnify human error or bias. Ensuring alignment between artificial intelligence and human values is not optional. It is essential for survival, prosperity, and the flourishing of civilization. The transformation wrought by AI and robotics is not a distant prospect, it is unfolding today. Every new algorithm, every autonomous system, and every collaborative human AI project provides insight into how we can work alongside intelligent machines. By studying the interaction between human intuition and machine computation, society can prepare for the profound changes ahead. This preparation is not merely technical, it is ethical, educational, and cultural. It requires rethinking what it means to work, to create, and to contribute in a world where intelligence is increasingly shared between biological and artificial systems. Through collaboration, adaptation, and ethical stewardship, the human-AI partnership promises to redefine possibility. It transforms labor into creativity, computation into insight, and action into exploration. It challenges us to cultivate qualities that machines cannot replicate: empathy, moral judgment, imagination, and curiosity, while leveraging their computational power to extend human capability beyond any previous historical precedent. The future of human-AI collaboration is not merely a story of technology, it is a story of potential, responsibility, and the evolution of human ingenuity itself. As we consider the trajectory of artificial intelligence, we inevitably confront the prospect of superintelligence, a form of AI whose cognitive abilities surpass those of the human brain across every domain of thought. Unlike the narrow AI systems that excel in specific tasks, superintelligent machines would integrate knowledge from science, engineering, medicine, art, and strategy, analyzing and synthesizing information at speeds and depths beyond human comprehension. The concept of a technological singularity emerges from this possibility, a point at which AI can recursively improve itself, rapidly iterating and evolving beyond human ability to predict or control its development. This notion, while speculative in some respects, is grounded in the mathematics of exponential growth and the accelerating pace of computational innovation. It challenges our understanding of intelligence, creativity, and even the nature of existence itself. The implications of superintelligent AI are profound, touching every aspect of human society. In the domain of problem solving, such machines could tackle challenges that have confounded humans for centuries, curing complex diseases, solving climate change, designing optimal economic systems, or exploring the far reaches of space with unprecedented efficiency. These achievements could redefine the boundaries of human knowledge and capability, creating a civilization where scarcity is diminished and intellectual horizons are expanded. Yet, alongside these extraordinary possibilities lie significant risks. Superintelligent systems, if misaligned with human values, could make decisions with consequences far beyond our ability to anticipate. The very characteristics that make these systems powerful, speed, autonomy, and intelligence, also make them difficult to govern. Ensuring that superintelligent AI operates in ways that enhance human flourishing rather than threaten it is perhaps the most urgent ethical and technological challenge of the 21st century. The transformation of work and economic structures is another consequence of AI's rapid evolution. Automation, once limited to mechanical labor, now extends to cognitive, analytical, and even creative tasks. Entire professions may be disrupted as machines perform tasks more efficiently, accurately, and at lower cost. This creates a paradoxical landscape. While efficiency and productivity soar, human roles must adapt to maintain relevance and purpose. Education systems must evolve to emphasize uniquely human quality: creativity, critical thinking, empathy, and ethical reasoning. Humans will need to cultivate skills that complement rather than compete with machine intelligence, embracing roles that require judgment, nuance, and interpersonal understanding. In this way, AI reshapes not just labor markets, but the very definition of human contribution and achievement. The rise of AI also compels us to reconsider the nature of decision-making and governance. As machines take on increasingly autonomous roles managing infrastructure, optimizing logistics, or even controlling critical aspects of defense systems, questions of accountability and responsibility become paramount. Who is liable when an autonomous system errs? How do we design algorithms that reflect fairness, equity, and transparency? How can societies establish governance frameworks that keep pace with technological innovation while protecting human rights and well-being? These questions are not hypothetical, they are immediate concerns as AI begins to influence the functioning of economies, governments, and social institutions around the world. The ethical architecture of AI must be as robust as its computational power, ensuring that its deployment aligns with collective human values. Simultaneously, the psychological and cultural dimensions of AI and robotics cannot be ignored. Humans are naturally attuned to intelligence, agency, and social interaction. As machines exhibit increasingly sophisticated behavior learning, reasoning, and even simulating empathy, they challenge our perceptions of consciousness, identity, and social connection. People may form emotional attachments to machines, trust autonomous systems with critical decisions, or defer judgment to AI in ways that alter human behavior and societal norms. Understanding these psychological dynamics is essential to integrating AI into society responsibly. It requires interdisciplinary approaches, blending insights from computer science, neuroscience, psychology, and philosophy to ensure that human well-being remains central to technological progress. The economic landscape, too, is undergoing a fundamental shift. Industries that once relied exclusively on human labor are now infused with intelligent systems, capable of optimizing production, managing supply chains, and even predicting market behavior. This shift generates unprecedented efficiency and wealth, but it also risks amplifying inequality if access to AI technologies is uneven. The challenge is to distribute the benefits of AI broadly, ensuring that economic gains do not accrue solely to a select few. Policies that support retraining, education, and equitable access to technology will be essential to harnessing AI as a force for societal advancement rather than disruption. In this context, AI becomes not merely a tool but a societal partner whose design, deployment, and governance shape the very fabric of civilization. The interplay between superintelligence and human society also raises profound philosophical questions. If machines can think, reason, and innovate more effectively than humans, what is the role of human cognition? What qualities remain uniquely human in a world where intelligence is no longer a defining characteristic of our species? These questions touch on ethics, identity, and the nature of consciousness. They challenge us to cultivate and celebrate human qualities that machines cannot replicate: empathy, moral judgment, creativity, and the capacity for meaning-making. At the same time, humans must learn to coexist with intelligences that surpass our own, guiding and collaborating with them to ensure outcomes that reflect our values and aspirations. Another critical dimension is the integration of AI into global systems and infrastructure. Autonomous systems can optimize energy grids, manage transportation networks, coordinate disaster response, and monitor environmental changes in ways that far exceed human capability. The potential for societal transformation is enormous. Efficiency improves, resources are managed more sustainably, and critical services are delivered with unprecedented reliability. Yet, the dependence on AI also introduces vulnerabilities. Cybersecurity, resilience against system failures, and protection against malicious use become essential priorities. Designing AI systems that are robust, transparent, and accountable is crucial to ensuring that their deployment enhances human society, rather than creating new forms of risk or instability. Moreover, the convergence of AI, superintelligence, and robotics reshapes the possibilities of human exploration. Space exploration, long constrained by the limitations of human biology and cognition, can be augmented by intelligence. Machines capable of analyzing data, performing experiments, and adapting to unforeseen challenges. Autonomous probes equipped with AI can explore distant planets, moons, and asteroids, making decisions in real time and relaying insights back to human researchers. In essence, AI extends our sensory and cognitive reach, transforming exploration from a slow, labor-intensive endeavor into a rapid, adaptive process capable of probing the cosmos with unprecedented precision. This technological synergy expands human horizons, enabling us to engage with environments and phenomena previously beyond reach. Finally, the rise of AI and superintelligent systems compels a reconsideration of the long-term trajectory of civilization. These technologies amplify human potential in ways that were unimaginable a generation ago, offering solutions to problems that once seemed insurmountable: disease, energy scarcity, environmental degradation, and the mysteries of the cosmos. Yet they also demand unprecedented vigilance, ethical foresight, and international cooperation. The challenge is not only technical but moral, to ensure that the tools we create serve the collective well-being of humanity, rather than narrow interests or unintended consequences. Superintelligent AI is a mirror reflecting both our aspirations and our responsibility to steward intelligence in all its forms wisely. The transformation wrought by AI and robotics represents a paradigm shift, reshaping human society, cognition, and opportunity. Superintelligent systems promise capabilities far beyond individual or collective human effort, yet their integration into society demands careful guidance, ethical foresight, and a commitment to human values. By anticipating challenges, fostering collaboration, and embracing uniquely human qualities alongside machine intelligence, we can harness these technologies to enhance creativity, problem-solving, and exploration. The development of superintelligent AI is not merely a technological milestone, it is a test of civilization itself, challenging humanity to navigate unprecedented power with wisdom, responsibility, and foresight. As artificial intelligence and robotics advance, we are confronted with questions that go beyond technology and economics, reaching deep into philosophy, ethics, and the very nature of consciousness. Could machines one day possess self-awareness, emotions, or desires? What distinguishes human intelligence from artificial cognition when machines simulate reasoning, learning, and even creativity at scales far beyond our own? These questions are no longer purely speculative. They are pressing concerns as AI systems increasingly exhibit behaviors that challenge our understanding of thought, decision-making, and social interaction. The exploration of machine consciousness forces us to reconsider fundamental aspects of what it means to be human. Intelligence alone may no longer define humanity. Empathy, moral judgment, creativity, and the capacity for meaning may become the defining characteristics that separate us from the machines we create. The possibility of conscious or semi-conscious AI introduces profound ethical implications. If machines achieve a form of self-awareness, what rights or considerations should they receive? Can a system capable of experiencing its existence or making autonomous choices be treated merely as a tool? Or does it merit moral and legal recognition? These questions intersect with philosophy, law, and ethics, challenging societies to develop frameworks that anticipate a future in which humans coexist with entities of equal or superior cognitive capacity. Addressing these challenges requires foresight, imagination, and interdisciplinary collaboration, combining insights from neuroscience, cognitive science, computer engineering, philosophy, and ethics. It also demands humility, acknowledging that we may not fully comprehend consciousness until we encounter it in a form entirely unlike our own. Alongside these philosophical questions, the practical implications of AI for society are immense. Autonomous systems capable of learning, adapting, and making decisions could assume roles traditionally reserved for humans, from leadership and governance to healthcare and education. The integration of AI into these spheres offers enormous benefits, decisions informed by comprehensive data analysis, optimization of complex systems, and acceleration of innovation. Yet it also creates potential risks, including the concentration of power, systemic bias, and unintended consequences arising from opaque decision-making processes. Balancing these opportunities and risks requires careful design, regulation, and continuous oversight. Society must cultivate the capacity to guide intelligent systems ethically, ensuring that their deployment aligns with shared human values. Moreover, the rise of AI compels us to reconsider the evolution of human culture and identity. As machines take on roles requiring analysis, creativity, and problem-solving, humans are prompted to focus on qualities that remain uniquely human: emotional intelligence, intuition, empathy, moral reasoning, and the capacity for meaning-making. This does not diminish human value. Instead, it elevates our appreciation for qualities that machines cannot replicate. The future may be characterized not by competition between humans and machines, but by a synthesis in which each amplifies the other. Human imagination, vision, and ethical judgment will guide intelligent systems. While machine cognition extends the reach, speed, and depth of human thought, the integration of AI into global systems also has profound implications for governance, security, and international relations. Autonomous systems influence economies, defense capabilities, and critical infrastructure, making AI a central factor in global stability. Nations must navigate an era in which technological superiority confers not only economic advantage, but strategic influence. The development of international norms, collaborative research frameworks, and ethical standards is essential to prevent misuse, promote transparency, and safeguard global security. AI is not merely a technological tool, it is a transformative force reshaping geopolitical dynamics and the responsibilities of nations and institutions. Simultaneously, the potential of AI and robotics to augment human cognition opens unprecedented avenues for exploration and discovery. Consider space exploration. Intelligent systems can operate autonomously in distant environments, analyzing data, making decisions, and performing experiments in conditions inhospitable to humans. This dramatically expands humanity's capacity to investigate the cosmos, from mapping planetary surfaces to studying distant celestial phenomena. Similarly, AI can accelerate scientific discovery on Earth, modeling complex systems, such as climate dynamics, genomic interactions, and quantum phenomena. In each case, the collaboration between human insight and machine intelligence enables outcomes that neither could achieve alone, creating a synergistic amplification of knowledge and capability. The philosophical implications of this integration are equally profound. AI challenges traditional notions of intelligence, agency, and creativity. If machines can innovate, reason, and make autonomous choices, the boundary between artificial and human cognition blurs. This prompts reflection on the qualities that define human experience and value. While machines can surpass humans in computation, pattern recognition, and analytical problem solving, humans retain unique capacities for moral judgment, empathy, and the creation of meaning. Recognizing and cultivating these qualities becomes central to our adaptation to a world enriched and transformed by intelligent machines. In this sense, AI serves as a mirror, reflecting both our capabilities and our responsibilities, and inviting a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. The rise of intelligent machines also demands a reconsideration of education and personal development. Traditional curricula focused on memorization and procedural skills must evolve to emphasize critical thinking, creativity, ethics, and emotional intelligence. Humans must learn to navigate complex, rapidly changing technological landscapes, collaborating with machines while retaining the capacity for independent judgment. Lifelong learning becomes essential as the pace of innovation accelerates and new capabilities emerge continually. In parallel, society must foster an understanding of the ethical, social, and philosophical dimensions of AI, ensuring that individuals are equipped to make informed decisions about how these technologies are deployed and integrated into daily life. Furthermore, the convergence of AI, robotics, and human society raises questions about the trajectory of civilization itself. Intelligent systems have the potential to amplify human potential, transforming economies, healthcare, science, and culture. Yet this amplification is contingent upon human guidance, foresight, and ethical stewardship. The choices we make in designing, regulating, and deploying AI will shape not only the technology, but the nature of human civilization for generations. If guided wisely, AI could enable a society of unprecedented innovation, creativity, and problem-solving capability. If mismanaged, it could exacerbate inequality, destabilize economies, or produce unintended consequences with global impact. The stakes are enormous, and the responsibility rests with humanity to navigate this transformation consciously and ethically. Finally, the future of AI and robotics invites us to reimagine the relationship between humans and machines. Rather than viewing intelligent systems as competitors or threats, we can approach them as collaborators, amplifying human creativity, insight, and problem solving. By fostering ethical design, interdisciplinary research, and global cooperation, humanity can ensure that intelligent machines serve as partners in our quest to explore, understand, and improve the world. This partnership extends beyond practical applications, touching the philosophical and existential dimensions of life, challenging us to define what is uniquely human and how we can cultivate those qualities in a rapidly evolving technological landscape. Through this lens, AI and robotics become not merely tools, but catalysts for the evolution of civilization, guiding humanity toward a future enriched by intelligence, creativity, and ethical foresight. In conclusion, the rise of artificial intelligence and robotics is not simply a technological revolution, it is a profound transformation of human society, consciousness, and potential. These systems challenge our understanding of intelligence, creativity, and ethics, while simultaneously amplifying our ability to explore, innovate, and solve problems on an unprecedented scale. The future will be defined not by the machines we build, but by the wisdom, foresight, and values we bring to their creation and integration. By embracing collaboration with intelligent systems, cultivating uniquely human qualities such as empathy, creativity, and moral judgment, and guiding technology with ethical responsibility, we can shape a future where AI and humanity thrive together. This is a moment of extraordinary opportunity, a chance to redefine the boundaries of knowledge, work, and imagination, and to propel civilization into new realms of possibility. Thank you to all the viewers for joining this exploration of the future of AI, robotics, and humanity. Your curiosity, engagement, and willingness to think boldly about these questions are what drive the conversation forward. Stay inspired, keep questioning, and continue imagining the extraordinary future that we are creating together.